We have a question from Kyle. Kyle starts off with, I mentioned that I work with the military a lot, and he has actually a very specific thing. I shouldn't really, generally, I don't, I'm, when I mention it in passing, and I don't make a big deal out of it. But can you elaborate on training techniques you have used with this group? Yeah, absolutely. I think my best work is post deployment. If you read my my book Attempts, I have the entire program in it, and again, get Attempts through On Target Publishing. On Target Publishing, and if you buy the book there, then you get the audio version and the ebook versions all for free. Whereas the big sellers don't. You have to buy all those separate, and it adds up. The book itself will be cheaper, but everything else will add up to more. Yeah, so the post deployment work is my best. The work I do is called Resilience. The training program we use is called Resilience, and my whole workshop called Bounce, which is available here on my site and on YouTube, is the basics of what I do. Obviously, I keep adding to it, and in my new book, I'll expand on it even more. But most of it is just being resilient. When I work with these groups, one of the things I emphasize is that I want them to be like a chain link fence, strong but flexible, flexible but strong, and that comes right out of that workshop. Um, Specifically, do you typically utilize Olympic lifts? Yes, as appropriate. Easy strength, very much. Kettlebells, yes, as appropriate. All of the above. So the answer is yeah, everything. And it sort of kind of depends on what they want. When I first started working with the community, there was only two kinds. There were either triathletes or bodybuilders. I mean, these guys would talk about. I mean, they either acted like they were Olympic bicyclists the way they talked to me, or they were just pure bro science the way they would talk to me. And the truth is, neither is a good solution for the needs and wants of the modern military. Neither option is good. No one cares how you look, and junk, just junk cardio is fine. But if you have to pick your buddy up and carry him 10 kilometers, like my friend did, my friend carried his companion. They both got blown up, and my friend with a lot of shrapnel in his body picked up his buddy and carried him for 10 kilometers, 6 miles. I don't know how you don't train that. That comes from here. That comes from here, and that comes from here. And I mean, when I'm talking about here, I'm talking about real, true courage. So that's a little different. For this group, I assume safety and injury prevention in training is paramount. Read the post deployment program. In your experience, does an operator particularly need barbell strength, or is it body weight kettlebell work sufficient? I think they need barbell work because you need to be strong, but you also need to be flexible and mobile and fast and have a ton of endurance. Um, Also, I know that running rucking is a big part of their training, but I assume they are coming to you to get stronger. No, actually, we talk a lot about rucking. One of the things I've gotten them to do is slide away from those 85-pound rucks all the time and get into something like heavy hands, where we're using physics to disperse the weight. So, if you take a 10-pound weight, 4 kilo, 10-pound weight, 4 kilo in each hand, and you walk with big arm swings, just that. Uh, go for go have your a family member drop you 10 miles from your house, and you have to walk like this home. 15, 16 kilometers from your house, and you have to walk home with that, and you actually do that. Oh, you'll hate my guts for the rest of your life. So, yeah. So Kyle, yeah, everything you said is true. You'll see the program. It's one of my programs for them in post deployment. If you're on the site, it's in there in its entirety. Plus, it's got the workout generator to show you how to do it, and that maybe is the easiest way to do it. But um, get yourself out of that model that we had back in. I mean, I, I love the movie 300 when it first came out. Mark Twight is a good friend of mine. He's the guy who trained the actors. But we got to get ourselves out of this model of, 6-pack abs and all that. Okay. All right. Thank you.